Hey guys, PrimeGuy98 again, bringing you another video. Now, I've skipped ahead with some of the building process, but what I eventually did is I made the shopping district. So I made a map, like a planning kind of map previously. I will put it on screen right now. Yeah, there it is. So, as you can see, that is the planning I did for what area becomes what in that little area I made with roads. So yeah, as you can see, this is the shopping area, the shopping district, and this will be the apartment complex. As you can see, I already made the bare bones structure, but yeah, I will start building this thing. Let's turn on the volume, otherwise you won't be able to hear me. But yeah, we're gonna like add the trim and stuff, but first we're gonna do the windows. We're gonna figure that out. So we're gonna do this side first. So let's see, like that. And I mostly like to do just two gap or like block windows. Let's see how this turns out. Oh, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see how this turns out. Oh, that's a block too long. Okay, so we're gonna figure that out. So we got 6 right here. We're gonna do this, this. So 3 should be on this side. So I believe it should be like this. No, it's not. That's weird. How about that then? Just 2 on each side and then a single one. Yeah, that could work, I guess. Yeah, this is gonna work. Okay, so we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna like get that up all the way. Don't worry, I will remove that block. God dang it. You know what? There we go. So yeah, we're gonna like get these up all the way. This building has 5 floors instead of the previous biggest one, which the executive building right there has 3. Now this building is gonna be like similar style. But instead of the gray trim right here, it's going to have the white trim. So it's going to pop a bit more and makes it feel a little bit more different. So yeah, let's do that. Let's make these go up. Oh, that's always an issue when you get like a big beam in the way. You are bound to get some issues with clearance when you're placing blocks. But there you go, that's one row of windows. So the chunk is glitching again. Great, let's there we go. Fixed. So yeah, I'm gonna place these stairs in here. There we go. There we go. There we go. There you go. But what you want to do next, you don't want like what I'm going to do next is this one, because you want 1 block lower, because that's the official height, because right here is going to be the trim. Then you get like the edge underneath here, so that's what we're going to do. So let's place these quickly, not on the bottom. There you go. You want to keep that in mind when you're making windows, that once you have a trim, you need to make sure the area won't be that like too like the area, like the window won't just go immediately into the trim. Now you just want like a little edge above it, just to give it more like detail and structural integrity. So this is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna pause the recording and I'm gonna do this side and I'll be right back. So yeah, there it is. I finished one side, and this is what you eventually should end up with. Now what you're gonna do now is we're gonna like fill in the windows with glass, and we're gonna grab our stone wall. What we're gonna do on the edges is just add a bit of trim, and if you do that on the corners, gives it a bit more detail, as you can see. So that's what we're going to do on all these areas, and then I'll be right back once again. And once you're done, you should end up with a site that looks something like this. And this looks really cool. It looks like a very Very old style building. Keep in mind, it's exactly the same as that building right over there, that long one right over there. But this one is like a bit different with a different corner block there and like different trim and different window bottoms, and yeah. But overall, it's a very simple design that you can just use in different ways. But yeah, it's pretty much like this, but but slightly different, and it looks good too. So now we're gonna figure out this side, the measurements. Again, you know what I'm gonna do first is this, because when I was building the other side, I had trouble filling in those edges in every single window, so I'm just gonna do this. Makes it a lot easier. Yes, and my phone is glitching a bit, or my Minecraft, because this world is getting big, so when I move sometimes it's getting like a bit jittery, like stuttery, or it's getting annoying. It's lagging. It's lagging sometimes when I move around, but it's not that bad. But yeah, we're gonna fill in these edges first before we're gonna measure it out. Otherwise, we'll have trouble. So I'm gonna fill in these edges around the entire area, and again, I'll be right back. There we go. So the trim has been a bit improved. Now let's go to the other side and just finish up. So let's figure out this window arrangement. Now I want the door to be somewhere out here. I think I'm gonna do 2 entrances because there's gonna be like a fountain in the center. So I think I'm gonna do like, let's see, I'm already gonna place it down here. The floor is gonna be just exactly on this line. I'll show you. Hold on. So the floor is gonna be here, right there. Then, no, not there. Right there, 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 and then there's going to be a roof on top. So the ceilings will be on all, even on the top floor, be the same. So this is going to be like your floor plan kind of thing. But yeah, let's figure out where the 2 doors are going to be. So they're going to be like a window with 2 again on each side. I'm going to do it like this, so I'm sure it's symmetrical. Then 1 block here. Thinking I'm gonna do like 2 of these windows, not sure. There we go. Let's turn up the volume a bit. Let's see. Wait, is there even volume? Yeah, there is. Okay. Oh, my phone is at 11%, even though it's on the charger. That is weird. Hold on, I'll be right back. So, it's on the charger. Yeah. So, you got these right here. So, let's do like a double edge here. Let's do a 2-way door, a 2-door thing. So, that's classic with these buildings. And that means we got a single window next to here. And that's a pretty good floor plan if you ask me. Now we're going to do these here. Right there. And like some stairs. Right there. So we're also going to do this one right now. Oh wait. Let's do this one on the bottom. Right there. And these there. Let's see. Yep. Nope. There. Then we're gonna add this piece, which I always like, just a little canopy kind of thing. That makes it look a bit better. Then we're gonna grab our stair. This one I prefer mostly because it matches with the rest of the path. I'm gonna add it right there. And you know what? Let's already make the path towards the area. It's gonna be just this, but I'm always like to curve it a bit like that. It's a bit more fancy. There we go. That's one path. And I'm just gonna lay out the path. I'm not gonna fill it in. I think I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm not sure. There's at least, oh, I'm on the roof of the, but yeah, that's at least the plan right now. So let's do the windows right here. And let's figure out how the top is going to look, because the top is going to look a bit different due to the fact that it doesn't have doors. So we're going to have to figure that out. First of all, just a regular spacing. Thinking just 2. We're going to have to see how that turns out. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to get like 2 in here. 2 in there. I think that is perfect. Okay, that is exactly a 2 by 2 window each, with eventually a 1 block spacing in between. Exactly, and that's what I always love because I didn't measure this out. I did not measure out the the footprint. I just made a big rectangle, and I just went with it. But yeah, I'm gonna add the details again, and I'll be right back. So once you've added the trim, you can see it starts to look a bit better and a bit more detailed. So now we're gonna, like what we did like with the corners, again, gonna fill this in. Oh, wrong side again, and we're gonna do the windows, and then that's pretty much it. God dang it, that happens sometimes because the touchpads are a bit too small sometimes. Yeah. Oh, that's the roof area again. But there we go. So I'm gonna fill everything in, and again, I'll be right back. So once that's done, you got this. Now pretty much what you're gonna do is exactly the same thing on these 2 sides, but I'm gonna do that off camera. It's just copying thing. So yeah, I'll be right back once again. Now, one little update on this side. On the other side, as you might have, if you look, I placed the stairs on top of there, because what I'm planning to make here is a fire exit. So I'm gonna make like a fire exit right here, like with a couple of platforms and some ladders down, like this. Just gonna make a little fire exit, just in case there's a massive fire in this building. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna place like a stair down here, because there's not really. So yeah, that's the fire exit. So yeah, which also means I gotta change this up to just, let's just grab ourselves some regular stone. We don't need this anymore. Gonna grab ourselves some stone for the fire exit itself. Wait, I'm doing it wrong. Whoops. I'm doing it wrong. It should be like that. Oh, wait, that's too far up. Just making a quick fire exit. And that looks pretty decent, actually. Now let's do one more thing on the fire exit, and then we'll continue the rest of the... No, I don't want that. Let's move you over there. There we go. And let's move you back. Let's put down the fences. Here we go. Getting a proper fire exit. There we go. I mean, of course you need safety, right? There we go. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna add the ladders later, but now I'm gonna continue the build and like the rest of the details, and I'll be right back. There we go. So I did all of the trim, and now it's time to place the windows. You know what? I'm gonna just film it while doing it because just gonna do this side because yeah, I want to show you how long this actually takes. Now, I'm just gonna do the short side. So you're gonna have to imagine how long it will take for that side to do. Like, I mean, this thing, that other side already took longer than I thought it would. So, yeah. Mostly when there's 2x2 windows, I like to do one side first like this. Go up, and I'll rotate around and just do the other side, and that's like my technique for the windows. Otherwise I will have to rotate around all the time every time I do a window. So you can come up with your own techniques you find useful while building, but this is mostly the technique I use. And I forgot this side, so we'll do that later. There you go. There. And it's relatively fast, but yeah, we're having to do that over and over again. It's getting kind of boring. But yeah, I thought that the fire exit staircase would look way odd, but actually in reality, it's not that bad actually. Come on, get away. There we go. So yeah, actually it's not that bad the way the fire exit looks. So I'm happy with that. I thought it would look way different and way uglier. Let's just fill it in now. I was thinking, you know what, let's just fill it in. So I'm doing that now. This is like, for now, this is like the tallest building in the city. It used to be that big executive building right there, but I thought, you know what, that's just an executive building, so let's make this thing way more bigger, because it's an apartment complex, and those need to be really big. I mean, the biggest apartment complex before this one was, I'll show you, these two. These two were the biggest apartment complexes before that big guy over there, and that looks really cool from a distance. Yeah, that looks good. So yeah, so I'm gonna fill in this side with the windows, and again, I'll be right back. So that's every window filled in. Now, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna fill in this roof piece, just the roof. I'm not gonna do the individual floors, and then I'll show you how to do the roof trim. I'm gonna fill it in. And in one of my previous episodes, I mentioned that big areas like this, I would like to do always like this, other than the round and round technique that I mostly use. And this is what I meant. This is the big areas I meant. I don't want to go just round and round and round like in a circle that I just did and keep that doing. That's kind of boring. So that's why on these areas I just spam it like hell. We're just going to delete that. This is going to stay an empty shell until I feel like doing the interior, by the way. So yeah. Let's just fill this in. So I'm going to fill this in, and again, I'll be right back. So we are almost done. There we go. Looks like I missed a couple of spots, so let's fill those in. That's what you get sometimes. And that's pretty much the roof filled in. Now let's take our stone slabs and just fill in the roof trim. So yeah, what you want to do first is get the corners filled in. At least that's what I like to do. There we go. Oh, let's get rid of that one. I'm gonna grab this one, and then we're gonna just go up here and give it a nice edge around the entire area, giving it that nice like trim. And because this is the tallest building, we don't really have to just fill in the entire roof. I'm not gonna do that, but I am gonna fill in a small part. Like, I'm gonna hide this, and that's it. I'm not gonna fill this entire wood area. It's not that bad because this isn't the tallest building. This is the tallest building anyway that is gonna be built in this town. Because this is, I made up my mind because this is, right now this is not just a shipyard. This is gonna be an entire town. So what this is gonna be just Belfast. This is Belfast. I'm building Belfast. I just realized that because it has a hotel right now, and a shipyard doesn't exactly have a hotel. It's gonna be a small town though, and it's not gonna be accurate like the original one. But hey, what you gonna do about it? You know? I mean, I can't do it exactly like that. This is just in my own image, how I would see a Titanic harbor with a town around it. That's pretty much it. It's just my own imagination. Now I am thinking about making a small series, like a bit of some episodes, unlike the building episodes. When this project is done, I'm gonna probably do like a Minecraft animation series. And I asked my friend Glitchman for some voice acting, and he was glad to help me with that. So I'm gonna like write a couple of scripts, like what the entire series is about, and I'm gonna send him some voice acting stuff, and yeah. But once you're done with that, this is what you should have, and this looks incredible. Let's just clear our inventory so we can get a better look at it. No, not that. Not that. No, not that. Please go away. There we go. So this is the finished product. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna do the like interior yet. This is just the exterior. Oh wait, we gotta finish that. Hold on. Hold on. And just like all the other buildings, some of the other buildings I made, I first just make the exterior, and when I felt like filling in the floors, I'm gonna do that. So the floors will be filled in, but not all at once, or like, just, I'm gonna do that when I feel like doing it, pretty much. Let's fill in this here. There we go. If you're hearing some background noises, sorry about that. But yeah. There we go. Let's just fill this in. And you can hear some villagers in the background, probably. That's because I spawned a couple of villagers. Like I told in one of my previous episodes, I spawned in some villagers just to give this place more life. But yeah, sorry I had to pause the recording because someone wanted to ask me something. But yeah, there is the apartment complex. You know what, let's do some landscaping, and then we'll call it a day. We got some bone meal right here. Let's grab a young oak. I love the young oaks. No, not you. You know what, let's move you down there. There we go. No, wait, I can't do that. How about, yeah, there's a good place. So we're gonna just do some like this first. I'm gonna place the fountain later. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Just some landscaping. Just making it look more rough and natural and that kind of stuff. Now I'm gonna delete that block of gravel because that's as you might have seen on the map I showed you in the first couple of minutes of the episode, that was a map. Those gravel lines are actually just to have like just to show where everything is. There we go. That looks already a bit better with the just trees there. Gonna go to the other side now. There we go. Let's place one there. I'm gonna place two up here, I guess. Let's do one up there. Come on. There's some stuff in the way. Let's up there then. How about that? There we go. That's better. And that gives it some more life to the place. You know what? Let's just get one up there. No, thank you. There we go. And that's pretty much it. That's the apartment complex. Like I told you, I'm not gonna just I'm gonna do the floors whenever I feel like it. Yeah, this is like actually the first building I've ever made with a fire exit. Oh, speaking of the fire exit, let's just do, I'm sorry keep doing this, but let's just do one more thing. And I think that's really important. I mean, this to me is like rather important. Because you just don't want a couple of gaps in your houses. Let's do that, that, and that's it. Let's go down here. Just place a couple of doors. And boom. There we go. And that's the inside. It's a lot of windows. But yeah, anyway, let's go outside here. So yeah, anyway, this is Prime Guy 98, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.